Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Persona 3 FES. And how's your night out there going? Hopefully better than my night. My night's actually been rather terrible so far. Not gonna bore you with the details because you're not here for that. We're here for Persona 3. And luckily, since we already got the social links outside done, we can pretty much just go straight to our room, or actually probably should talk to other people first. Yes, he was, Junpei, one of the first intelligent things you said this entire playthrough. Those were his dying words. I have no idea what he meant by that. Would I be able to say that? I would like to think I could say yes. Would I say it is another thing entirely. I'm gonna try and be nice here. I don't know if that's being nice or really just making him feel worse that he couldn't do it. I don't know. I was trying to be nice, that's the thought. And again, the path to hell is paved with good intentions, so maybe that was not a good thing to say. Or maybe that cliche is better saved for another time. I don't know. Oh right, that guy left. I was gonna say that little guy left. That's right. I have a feeling we'll be seeing him soon enough. Anyway, I really doubt we're gonna be allowed to go to Tartarus. I would be very surprised. And yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen. No, it's not happening. What's going on in the news today? Student fatality at Port Island Station. Woo. What? What happened? All right, what happened? I don't know. It's not like you were a witness to the whole thing. Put two and two together, I might get that was Shinjiro. It's like, holy crap, another student died besides Shinjiro. That's new. Don't remember that. Oh, sometimes the light switch does not come on as soon as you enter the room here. I think that was a really bad metaphor, but it hopefully got the point across. Sometimes the lights are home and the motor's running. The lights are home, that doesn't make... The lights are on, but the motor's running, but no one's home or something when I'm doing these sometimes. Anyway, enough cliches, enough platitudes. Let's actually, get into some substance here. Nothing illegal, just saying a little bit more substance of this Let's Play and walk around talking to NPCs all day, or night, as the case may be. Okay, so it's Tuesday, and oh god, we have the test coming up somewhat soon. I need to make sure what day that is. I remembered, a little late, but I remembered. When is the thing? The exams are on the 13th, and it's the 6th now, so we got 1 week. Well, we got about a little less than a week. Okay. Good to know, because I'm going to need to know. Because I need to get every question right. This is not negotiable, it's going to happen. I'm going to look it up if I have to. Because I do not want to miss that Mitsuru social link. And that's the last chance I have to get number 1 in the class. Now, I don't think anyone's available today due to the whole test thing. Yeah, the exams aren't too far away. I'm not studying at the library. Screw that. I'm going to the shrine. Probably should go to the mall and hang out with the connoisseur, but... Did I say connoisseur or connoisseur? I meant connoisseur. Connoisseur there. I think that's how you pronounce it. C-O, isn't it? Think I'm thinking of a different word. Pretty sure that's not the one I'm thinking of, though. Now that the really, really vague pronouns are out of the way, let's actually go talk to... I keep wanting to call her Nanako. Her name is Maiko. Whose grand scheme was to run away from home to prove that her parents love her. And if that doesn't tug at your heartstrings, you have a lot... I was gonna say a lot harder of heartstrings than me, but... well, I guess I'm a little bit of a sap for crying children. I mean, that's just a horrible environment to grow up in, thinking your parents don't even love you, and you know that they do. You know their parents has to love her. How could you say no to a girl like that? Look at her. Just aside from the fact that she's cute, come on, man. You don't just... Ugh. Though, to be fair, I have the feeling it's not about her. I have a feeling it's about their relationship, and they don't really want to admit that it's over. That's my armchair psychiatrist impression. I'm probably very far off. I have no clue. And they're not really telling their child that well either. Just leave me alone. She's going through a hard time enough, man. I never went through a divorce with my parents. You know, they never went through one, so I don't know what it's like to be a kid in that situation. But I hear it's really bad for them as well. And they're not really helping. Sounds like a plan. Yeah, let's just encourage that. Let's see. You need to calm down, honey. I don't think that was the right thing to say, but at least it wasn't the worst. Like, I'll be the yes man for a great many people, but not in this kind of situation. I just cannot rationalize trying to convince her to leave her home and live out in the street. I can't do that. I'm good at rationalizing, but I'm not that good. You'll need money. Yeah, you'll probably need your health insurance card when they find your dead body in a ditch, but it'll take more than that. At the very least, water, food. That's the wrong thing to say. Water, food, money. And don't do anything any men tell you to do for money. Would probably be the 3 things I tell you to do. Or is that 4? She's so innocent. Life out there in the big scary world is not what she's ready for, but I guess we're gonna see how it goes, because she's dead set on it. You know what seems like a really bad idea? Offering to go with her. And you just know it's gonna happen. You can tell it's gonna happen. We're gonna offer to go with her. Surprised that's not an end. Oh wait, no, I think it is a plot line for something I've read before. Never mind then. In fact, I just read it the other night. Don't have any idea what the name of it was, but it was funny. And level 6 of the Hanged Man. Chugging right along here. Should be able to get this done before the end of the game. This is really the best day to do things like this, when, you know, right before the exams, just because we can't. I could have went to the kid in the sports team, I think, or the connoisseur. Connoisseur, that's not the, it's the wrong word. And we can go further, which doesn't really help me a darn bit, considering we never actually got through the boss because I was so incompetent earlier. Oh well. Not the worst thing ever. Not getting through a particular boss in time. I guess we're gonna see what's going on with Ken here. I'll shut up.
You look half dead. What are you doing here?
When Mom died protecting me, no one would believe the real reason for her death. To this day, it's still on file as an unexplained accident. That's why I wanted to make it clear. I thought that's what she would have wanted. They said he died by some violent crime, right? No one knows the truth. Just like with Mom. And once again, I'll be left behind.
The dead are never coming back. You have to accept that. You're on your own now. I'm not here to drag you back. You can stay in this place until you die if that's what you want. But if you still have the will to fight, then come back and stand on your own 2 feet.
He's right. I've known it all along. I'd just been lying to myself. I was consumed by hatred. I couldn't face the thought of being alone. But that's exactly what happened. All this time, I've just been running away. I've made up my mind. Shinjiro-san, I'll see it through to the end.
Wow, it seems that Shinjiro's death has been the catalyst for actually 2 transformations so far, so again, more good news if you do use Ken in the group. Doesn't really matter to me, I think the thing's ugly in the first place, but that's just one man's opinion.
Be okay now, Mom. Goodbye.
Probably a somewhat unpopular one, and a lot of people like having Ken in their parties, from what I understand. Though I have no clue why, personally, but that's just me.
It's already been a day. Yes, it has.
So, where's Akihiko-san?
He said to leave Ken-kun alone, but I don't know. Maybe we should look for him. What's your opinion?
What, me? Oh, let him be. He'll come back if he wants to.
So you agree with Akihiko, then? I can't wait any longer. I'm going right now to... Oh, Ken-kun! Oh, thank goodness. I was so worried.
You were?
Amada, are you able to fight?
Yes. I won't run off again.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
It's all right. We can trust him. Jeez, don't make us worry like that, okay? All right. I'll talk to the chairman. Get some rest.
He was just emulating his good old-fashioned friend Shinjiro. I don't know why he was doing it. I guess he was just contemplating his life and what he's gonna do. I can respect that. He was just going for a walk. I'll respect the kid's decisions. Oh, let's see. He's not in the mood for a walk tonight either. Well, that's interesting. Where is Ken at? He might have something interesting to talk about tonight. Obviously, he's not here. I probably should have gathered that from the look, but I didn't. Maybe on the second floor. Yep. Considering this is the male floor, this would be where he should be. Well, it's not like I had the say in the matter. More like Mitsuru did. Well, actually, I don't know. Who has the authoritative power? I would like to say Akihiko or Mitsuru does, due to the senior nature, but with the way things are run here, I think Mitsuru or the what's the guy's title? The chairman? I think he's probably the authority here in the dorm. He's not here, so I guess it was just kind of like a joint decision. Is this gonna be Pharos? I actually forgot the guy's name. Credit to the guy in the comments a few videos back.
Hello.
So it is.
It's cold tonight. Can you believe it's already autumn? It'll be winter before you know it. You seem tired. Did something happen? Is that so? In this world, people die every day. Until recently, this was the same to me as the blowing of the wind. But now I see things differently. For the first time, I have a friend. Lately, I've become more certain of something. You know the end I've spoken of? Some people refer to it as the fall. But regardless, it's drawing near. Don't you sense it? We are kindred spirits, you and I. So why is it that only I can remember? This is a heart-rending matter. Is my existence something you are unable to accept? Forgive me if I have said anything peculiar today. Perhaps it is the change of seasons. Of course, our friendship remains steadfast. Well, I shall bid you farewell for now. Good night.
Okay, so what he just said were a lot of plot implications that will come into play a lot later. But if you paid attention to what he said, things will all come together in a few months. It may not make much sense now, but trust me, it will make sense when you play the game all the way through. Or watch this all the way through. I could go into specific points, but that would be spoiling things, and I make an effort to not do so whenever I can. Sometimes I will accidentally, I'll grant you, but I try not to, generally speaking. I try and just enhance the narrative, though sometimes it's hard to do that when you already know what's going to happen. But I'm trying to make my own commentary style. I like to think I've become somewhat adept at commentating over the past few years. I've done it, goodness knows I've done it enough. Close to, actually probably over 1,000 times by now, mathematically speaking. So if I'm not getting better, there's a really big problem. Let's see, midterms start next Tuesday, you are right. Sine, cosine, tangent, those weren't difficult at all. Oh, I can't do it for the life of me now, but back in high school I actually knew what those did and how to use them. Why are we using almighty attacks in the middle of a math class? Okay. Pretty sure that was Megadolion she just said. Okay, fine. Maybe I'm stupid, don't remember that was actually a math term, though I didn't think it was. Pray tell, what's this gonna be about? Oh goody. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? Place some salt next to the entrance of a bar. Wait, what? Do you know why a matador's capote, I don't know how to pronounce that, is red? I believe it's to excite the audience. Yeah, bulls are not actually color. I was gonna say bulls are not colorblind, but I'm like, no, they are colorblind. What's the opposite of that? Or wait, bulls are colorblind. Damn it, I've confused myself now. The point is, it's for the audience, to get them excited, which gets the bull excited. That and tying off their nuts usually does it, but I'm not gonna get into the question of is it rightful to treat animals like that or not. A lot of people probably wouldn't even like my answer in the first place. Now, what that means is another thing entirely I'm not going to go into. Oh, well, let's see. Today's Wednesday, can still probably go back to Maiko, or I could try and work on the other social links. She's at a 6, was it, I think? And the other ones are like, probably, what, 1? I would imagine, something around there. Yeah, he's at 1. I could go hang out with him. I have not hung out with him a lot. I don't even know if he's there on Wednesdays. If he's there every day, he will be. If he's not, then I guess we'll learn something new. He's here, so. What's it gonna be today? Sure, I have an 8 today. Why not? You know, I've always wanted to go to a beef bowl place, but, you know, in the US where I live, we don't really have beef bowl. I mean, just the concept of a place that just serves beef in a bowl just is, like, great to me. Just in the sound of it. I think you may be thinking a little too much about this. No one really wants your title. Okay, so he might have a few mental paranoia problems. Just gonna throw it out there. I'm not crazy. I'm the only one that's not crazy. No, but I don't think the kid's crazy. I think he's just odd. That's the right way of wording it anymore, isn't it? They're eccentric is the nice way, I guess. But I guess when you spend all day watching TV and eating, and you kind of get detached from reality a little bit. Am I writing my own autobiography at this point, or? Oh man, well, sometimes I do say things that strike a little close to home for me, because let's face it, I'm probably more than a little bit detached from reality, a little bit, just like most of us are. It's not unusual for that to happen. Oh, good. So you get to be my older brother. That's great. I don't get along with my older brother. You probably don't want to be my brother. Sure, why not? I don't know what to say to that. What do you want to say? No, I don't want to be your brother. You know, that's gonna cause you to gain weight. Just kind of throw it out there. And I'm no nutritionist. I think we're just talking. Okay, he's actually serious. I was gonna say, I think we're just making a joke here, but unfortunately he was serious. Well, Michael Jackson had some pretty stiff competition before his untimely demise, I see, because that kid just did a perfect moonwalk. No, seriously, that was a pretty good moonwalk, even for PS2 limitations.
Oh, hey!
For the record, I don't know how to moonwalk. I always wanted to know how, but I never could manage to do it. Don't even ask me why I wanted to know how, but it's one of those things I always want to know how to do. Ah, I think I know what you're talking about. Oh, wait, this is like 10 years ago. This is no idea what you're talking about. I think I know the events, but we didn't see it. I don't know why I thought that was like the thing back in April. No, that was like years ago. We've not heard the last of Shinjiro, though. Don't worry. I know you're probably like, what? You just said he was dead. Yes, but we will hear from Shinjiro later. Mark my words. What about me? I could do it. Yeah. That question may have foreshadowing one way or the other, depending on what you say. I'm gonna be honest though, it doesn't really, but there is some foreshadowing going on this whole time period. Not necessarily right there, but this whole, when you talk to people. Really, it's a really good defense mechanism. You should look into it. That's not strong. If anything, that's cowardly. I should know. I usually employ that when people die, so... I'm not one of those people that openly mourns. Like in my family, as a man, you were taught you don't cry. Unless you're with your wife or your girlfriend, you don't do it. And even then, rarely. So, I mean, I guess I'm repressed by a lot of people's standards today. I was brought up in a different time period. With different parents. I guess, but that's a very quick time to... Very quick time. That's a very quick way of getting over the death of your friend. Maybe he's kidding himself, I don't know, deluding himself a little bit, stay in better spirits. Is that really the worst thing to do when someone died, though? Nah. Oh, well, at least Koromaru also liked the way he died. Well, didn't like the way he died. What'd she word it again? He respected the way he died. That's better. Okay, well, he's kind of alright. I don't know if we should take that at face value or not, but that's gonna be it for today, guys. Hopefully next time we'll get through the testing period. The testing period doesn't actually take all that long, so it shouldn't take as long as this did. Like the actual testing thing. The hard part is going to be getting to the testing period. But I need some time to relax tonight after a crappy day. So that's going to be it for today, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and hopefully I shall see you next time. Farewell until then.